Well, we are not in the Philippines anymore, and I've got quite a bit of walking to do. So I'm here in Bangkok International on my way to Chiang Mai, Thailand. Well, I'm in Thailand, but Chiang Mai, Thailand is the ultimate destination, and it's simply just an experiment, right? One of the things I talk about on this YouTube channel is being the guinea pig. So I've checked out several places in the Philippines, and I'm going to check out one of the top 2 spots here in Thailand. Bangkok is one of them. I kind of had the experience of what it's like living in a big city, so I want to try something a little bit smaller that's also popular. So I'll be here in Chiang Mai for a week, meeting up with a fellow YouTuber. We'll be doing a couple collaborations on productivity because he's actually a productivity monster. One of the few people that I could say probably works as many hours as I do outside of myself and Jesse that I know personally. I'm not saying nobody else in the world does that, right? Lots of people do. Just people that know. Okay, I'm done clarifying. So anyway, I better go find out where my gate actually is because I've wasted about 30 minutes walking back and forth going to the wrong place. I'm definitely missing the Philippines airport where literally everything is in English. So I was finally able to find my gate, and luckily I had a nice spot here in the corner where I could recharge my laptop, because after using it as my primary workbook for essentially 2 years now, the battery is just shot. I mean, 3 hours I've been using it, I've used over 50% of the battery life, which when I first got it, it lasted like 12 hours. It was amazing, but just put this MacBook through the ringer. So while I'm sitting here, I wanted to share something with you that came across in the comments, and it actually goes directly into how I plan out what I'm going to work on while I'm traveling, and that is having a definite end to your day. Because one of the questions I was getting on one of my productivity videos is, hey, you know what, if you're an entrepreneur, why on earth would you end your day? Why would you have an end to your day? Wouldn't you just want to keep going? Wouldn't you just want to keep working on your business or be more productive? And there's some logic in that until you actually do it, until you go through weeks or months of never turning off, where your to-do list is just endless and you're always focused on what's next. And then you'll get to where I was just a year and a half ago, where it's 11:30 at night and you're just amped up because there's so much to do, and there's no end date because you're trying to finish something that should take years in a few months. So that's why I really, really recommend making sure that you have an actual end date to whatever your work, or end time to your work day. And then you know what? After you have dinner, after you go work out, if you want to go do something else, you want to work on more, that's fine. That's bonus time. And I'm telling you, if you just try this for a week, you're going to be amazed at how much more energy you have when you give yourself a definite end date and you only plan for an 8 or 10 hour day. If you want to do 14 and 16, great, but don't make your goals or your project schedule based upon you actually getting that much done. I can tell you, it's so much more fun to work on your business when it feels like it's bonus time, right? Because when you're first getting started, everything's bonus time. Like, you have work, you have other things, and you finally get to work on your business and you feel like you have that sense of, I'm choosing to do this, I'm taking responsibility to do this, as opposed to it being an obligation. Because the more full-time your business becomes, the more it's going to feel like an obligation, and ultimately the less it's actually going to be enjoyable. And it's going to be weird because the end time, even when you're working full-time like I am, that end of the day still feels, I still get that energy of that side hustle kind of thing that I don't get during the day. Don't get me wrong, I still enjoy it, but that extra energy you get at the end of the day when you know I've done everything I was supposed to, now I'm doing extra, that gives you a tremendous amount of energy. And I wanted to share that with you because that's exactly how I plan out what I'm going to do while I'm traveling, because what's most important to me while traveling is making sure that I get to my destination rested and ready to go. I definitely don't try and burn myself out trying to get maximum amount done on the airplane or maximum amount done when I'm sitting here and I have 3 to 4 projects that I decide, I feel like working on this, or I feel like working on that. And so that's how I go about deciding what I do here, and that's how I go about deciding what I'm going to do at the end of the day after there's a definite end date. So with that, I'm going to go keep playing with Excel and then finish off this trip. just landed in Chiang Mai. The day-long trip is over. What a relief. It's always nice when you're traveling and you don't actually have to check your bag. My carry-on was actually under the weight limit, which was good, and nothing was pulled out of my bag or thrown away, which I guess means that I'm getting better at this whole traveling thing. But now I'm going to meet up with my buddy Yanis somewhere, and we've actually never met in person. We've been communicating and masterminding once a week for almost just a little over 2 years now, but we've never actually been in the same place or close in the same place, just because of where we live. So pretty excited about that. And then we're gonna go check out a night market, but I think I've been busy vlogging and not looking where I'm going, so I better figure out how to get out of here. So travel time is finally over. Made it here to the Airbnb here in Chiang Mai. Just spent about an hour or so catching up, talking with my buddy Yanis that we just met in person. So I didn't really want to ruin it with trying to film and all that fun stuff. So now I'll introduce him, and we're going to be headed to the night market here, where I'm going to try some local food. So we just made it back from the airport, got all settled in the Airbnb, and this is my buddy Yanis.
Hey.
Yo. So I'll link up to his channel in the description. Like I said, we've been masterminding for like 2 years now, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit more than 2 years, yeah.
No, more than 2 years, yeah. More than 2 years, so just chatting, growing YouTube channels, entrepreneurship, all that fun stuff. But right now we are off to the night market, where he's going to actually try and get me cultured a little bit to try some of the local Thai food.
Definitely.
That's really cheap. It's actually really good.
Tastes good?
No. A dimly lit street corner.
Okay, so
to take it on steak.
So I said to Jason that we're gonna be trying some exotic foods. So here we are now with some big
crickets,
big crickets,
full of protein and everything your body needs.
Yeah. All right, I got
Cheers. Cheers.
It's probably not as bad as you expected.
It would be okay if you didn't know it was a cricket.
I'm telling you, I got a head. My head is really crunchy.
Well, as long as I'm not sick tomorrow, I think we're okay.
Well,
famous last words.
first thing that you're gonna blame tomorrow if you're gonna feel is this because of these.
Wow, and that was the Chiang Mai night market. It was kind of hard to show on camera, but it was super packed. So tried out some new things like crocodile and even and crickets, and then old things I like sushi, because I just cannot get enough of that salmon. There was something really interesting while we were going through. It's actually a holiday here today because I'm doing this the next day, because this place actually echoes super crazy. So last night I had to be quiet, so I figured I'd just wrap up the vlog this morning, and everyone just stopped in complete silence for a good minute. So it was hustling and bustling, and then silence. I don't think I've ever been in a place with that many people that was absolute silence, like not even anyone whispering. It was just dead. And so definitely a crazy and wild first day learning things in the Bangkok terminal. Like if you're going to Chiang Mai, you go east, not to the west terminal, and all that fun stuff. So I'm going to wrap it up here. In the next vlog, I'll be doing a tour of this place, and I'll also be showing you around Chiang Mai, doing a fast round of coffee shops. Since I'm here for a week, I'm going to make the most of it and just hit up as many as possible, and then just share what it's like working here, because while there's a ton of fun stuff to do, and I think there's other great vlogs about that, I just really want to focus on, if you were to come here as a entrepreneur, digital nomad, are you going to be able to get stuff done? Because at the end of the day, if you can't get stuff done and you're not ending your day at a specific time, then you're going to get burned out, or you're just not going to get anything done. So until the next, keep building the business you love.